Hello there, reactors. Are you ready for a little bit of controversy?
Because we need a little controversy.
Today we are gonna be testing these reactors in a trivia showdown about movies that are banned across the globe.
Oh.
And just so you know, the stakes are pretty high, guys. Whoever wins gets a prize.
Oh, what?
And that prize is right in front of you.
Really?
Don't open it, you can touch it. Don't open it.
So you said open it.
No, you can shake it, you can feel it, but you can't open it.
I feel good about that.
I feel really good about that, yeah.
All right, in the first round, each question answered correctly is worth 1 point. I'll give you the movie, and I want you to give me the country it was banned in.
Okay.
Now this is a little easy because a lot of these movies are banned in multiple countries.
Okay.
So as long as you can name one, you will get the point. I want you to tell me which countries The Prince of Egypt is banned in.
Oh, spectacular movie.
I don't think I've seen it,
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
It's a great animated film.
but I'm gonna guess Egypt. I wonder if they don't like that depiction.
Yeah, part of me is just like, what if Egypt
Yeah, what if
banned it?
Egypt banned
Egypt
their own
was like, we
thing,
don't
'cause
like
it's
how this makes us
it looks
look.
so bad for us.
Let's see your answers. We've got Jaxon with Egypt and Nick with Egypt. We've got India and Egypt.
I'm gonna say Egypt.
Martine says China.
That's
Chris says
that's
Egypt.
the easy one. That's just like, probably China banned it.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of you got it correct, and the point goes to Brendan.
Dang it.
India is not on the banned list.
Is Egypt?
I literally said that. Oh.
Egypt said we don't like the Prince of Egypt.
As well as the Maldives, Malaysia, Indonesia, and most of Islamic countries in the world.
I
Hey.
knew it was banned for those reasons.
Should have just gone with the old gut.
Can you tell me where Borat was banned?
Yeah.
You know, I've never actually seen Borat.
Oh, you're missing out. That's a good one.
My family's home, does that count? It was
Really
banned.
might.
I'm trying to remember how to spell it.
They banned it in Kazakhstan?
Do you know how to spell Kazakhstan?
Yeah, I know how to spell Kazakhstan.
Okay, let's see it.
Don't you worry about me.
Answers locked in?
Yep,
Let's see them.
Kazakhstan.
Saudi
Chris said
Arabia?
Saudi Arabia, and Martine said Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, and Kazakhstan.
Wow, where we were.
The point goes to Brendan.
Dang it.
Indonesia is not on the banned list. It was banned in Kazakhstan as well as all the other Arab League nations except for Lebanon. That's the only one that allowed the film.
Oh.
However,
Wow,
Kazakhstan did use the phrase "very nice," which is Borat's catchphrase, as a tourism marketing.
Very nice.
It's very
Very
nice.
nice.
Yes. Tell me which country's banned A Clockwork Orange.
I don't know where this would be banned. Canada?
You know, I've never seen a Clockwork Orange.
I haven't either.
So in this list of countries, we are as well accepting places where it may have been banned in the past,
Okay.
but still might be accessible today. So your list has a lot to choose from.
Who hates violence and drugs? Let's see.
I'm only gonna say this because this country won't let you sleep in the same bed as someone if you're not married to them.
Ooh, we've got Indonesia from Brittany and Canada from Brendan. We've got England and we've got USA, and I'm gonna tell both of you, no.
Ooh.
The point goes to Brendan.
Okay, I'm done with you, Indonesia. God damn it.
Jaxon has the only correct answer. It was banned in the UK, Ireland, Brazil, South Africa, Malaysia, Singapore, Malta, Canada, and South Korea.
Really?
Yes.
Because I didn't know if it was England or Britain.
I was gonna
Or
say the
of
UK
some.
because isn't it like a UK base?
Yeah.
But I was like, it's their thing. Why would they ban their own thing?
Well, fun fact, it was actually banned in the UK at the request of the director Stanley Kubrick because after the film, his family was getting death threats from the public, from people who didn't approve of the film.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So Stanley Kubrick banned his own.
He got himself banned. I Spit on Your Grave.
I've never seen this movie either.
So this is a revenge film about a woman who seeks to get revenge on the 4 men who brutally and violently sexually assault her and then leave her for dead. I will also accept countries that only allow a censored version of the film to exist.
All right.
Let me see those answers. We've got
I just went with Singapore.
Singapore from Chris, UK from Martine, China, and Brendan says Japan. And you both get points.
Okay.
The UK is correct. Martine, you get a point. Singapore.
No, yeah, in the 70s, they probably didn't distribute it to too many Asian countries.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be this like graphic of a film, I feel like it would make sense to ban it in where it's primarily set.
So it is banned in Ireland, Norway, Iceland, West Germany, Canada, and the UK, and censored only versions were released in the US and Australia. So both of you technically get the point. Give me the countries where this movie has been banned. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Also from here.
So good. You can't guess Texas for this. It's not banned in Texas, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do I just go with the easy mode?
What answers do we have? We've got Canada by Brittany, UK by Brendan,
I'm gonna go UK, the United
and Martine
Kingdom.
said UK, Mexico, and India. Interesting guesses from both of you, and neither of you get a point. It looks like the point only goes to Brendan. Canada did not ban it. It is listed as censored or banned in parts of the UK, Germany, Norway, the Republic of Ireland, Singapore, Sweden, and Iceland. Although I'm
so
sure
Nordic.
other countries may as well be on that list, I do not see specifically India or Mexico.
Gotcha.
she had
wrote
Singapore written down. She had Singapore written down.
He was like, it's the 70s. Because the last question you were like, they didn't distribute it, probably.
Chris, you're just barely ahead, but Martine, this is anyone's game.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this lead, and I'm gonna win this present.
We're increasing the point total. Each question is now worth 2 points, my friends.
Oh my goodness.
So for round 2, I'll give you the country the movie it was banned in, plus some other clues about it, and you have to name the movie. This 2012 film is the only Best Picture winner to be banned in Iran.
Zero Dark 30.
Argo.
Django Unchained.
Lincoln.
Okay, let's have some
Those are
fun.
30. I've never seen Argo or Lincoln.
Now the question is, which one of these films won Best Picture?
All right, let me see those answers. We've got B from Nick and A from Jaxon. B from both of you, Argo. It is B, Argo.
I thought that was a TV show.
Argo is about the hostage crisis in Iran.
B.
Oh,
Argo.
was it Argo? I thought Django Unchained won.
Yes.
I was like,
He's on the board. Yay!
Let's go.
And it, of course, is banned because it depicts and recreates the Iran-Contra hostage situation that they had. New Zealand banned this film for its depiction of sexual violence involving young people.
Oh.
The girl with the dragon tattoo.
Hostel.
Terrifier.
Megan is missing.
Oh.
I need to go watch some more movies. Thank you for bringing that to light.
This is tough.
Only one of these made me cry though.
Uh-oh.
Let's see them. We've got A from Brittany and D from Brendan.
I said A, the
Me
girl
too.
with the dragon
Both
tattoo.
of you said A.
Because that is again the
Only
similarly
one I've
the only
seen.
one I am familiar with.
And the answer is D. 2 points.
Crazy. I've never seen Megan is Missing.
You know,
Never
that
saw
just
that.
sounds like the title of a film that depicts sexual violence against young people.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Didn't hear. I don't know what it is.
This movie is incredibly disturbing. I would not recommend anyone to watch it. Kuwait banned this 2024 film due to the pretty vague reasons of public ethics.
Wicked.
Wonka.
Twisters.
Inside Out 2.
Interesting.
Not Twisters. That one was like, it's giving nothing.
There's no sense of ethics in Twisters, I don't think.
Yeah.
Did like people theorize that Riley is like into the older
Because maybe it's like the
hockey
yes.
player?
Yes, the attraction factor.
Yes.
All right, answers locked in?
Yeah.
Let's see them.
D, Inside Out 2.
Wow, both of you think it's Inside Out 2.
Perhaps.
Both of you guys have put A, Wicked. Film is Wicked.
Wicked is very low-key political.
2 female leads, I guess. That's the only thing I can really think of.
For public ethics.
For public ethics.
Did they ever have any sort of extra explanation?
Nope.
They didn't want to defy gravity, huh?
This 1930 war film was banned in Poland for being too, quote, pro-German, and it was also banned in Germany for being too, quote, anti-German. The 2022 Netflix remake wasn't banned in either country, however.
I know this.
1917.
A Farewell to Arms.
Confessions of a Nazi Spy.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Okay, well, I know for sure it is in 1917, because that is not a Netflix remake.
I feel like C is like a throw you off kind of situation here.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely not 1917 because
That's a great film. It's like literally one of my favorite films.
Answers locked in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see them.
My answer is D, All Quiet on the Western Front.
We've got D, and the answer is D, All Quiet on the Western Front.
Those are the only two I knew, and I felt like the Nazi lead-in was too obvious.
Points go to Brendan. The
fucking
answer.
Yeah,
I'm
that one I
leaving.
knew on the question.
All quiet.
not in this studio.
Saudi Arabia banned all movies in this franchise for occultism, Satanism, and propaganda until the year 2018.
I kind of want to put in an answer before you put it in. I just have a...
Mission Impossible, right?
Oh, dude.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I was gonna go with the
if-
Bourne trilogy.
The Conjuring.
Harry Potter.
The Lord of the Rings.
And the Avengers.
The Avengers. Occultism, Satanism, propaganda. The Avengers.
Surely, it's gotta be the Avengers.
What would have changed in 2018 to allow it? Would it have been like the release of the final film in the series? Or would it have been the release of a film in the series? I'm gonna stick with my first thought that I had even before I saw the options. So we'll see if that's correct or not.
Let's see the answers.
I gotta go with my gut.
Ooh, both of you have put down B, Harry Potter.
Conjuring.
Wow.
I think it's HP.
Oh!
It's Harry Potter.
It's the one that you were thinking of.
My gut was The Conjuring, but I was like, it's probably Harry Potter. The Conjuring's not important enough to ban.
Harry Potter is the answer.
That was good. Because I was
Wrote it
immediately.
down before you even had the answers.
I think I had seen like one of the Conjuring movies, and the only thing I could remember is that it was religious and cult-like, and that's the only thing. So that's what I had.
This movie is banned in Ukraine because it depicts Eastern Europe as a place where people are tortured for money.
A Euro trip.
Hostile.
The Human Centipede?
A Serbian film.
Oh, why'd you put Human Centipede on here? Ew, I hate that so much.
I haven't seen any of these. Okay.
You got a 25% shot.
Yeah, and I'm failing it each time.
Just don't put down Indonesia, you might get it.
Ooh, Hostel's back in here.
I don't want to be hostile or anything, so I'll just be very peaceful.
Let's see them. Ooh, both of you have put B. We've got from Jaxon B, Hostile. From Nick B, Hostile.
I said hostile.
So did I, because it appeared a second time, and I find that suspicious.
Ooh.
And the answer is...
Oh, it's hostile! Let's go. I said it because I made the joke about it.
So in the film Hostel, tourists are kidnapped and rich people then pay money to like torture and mutilate them for entertainment.
Oh, gosh.
And so in Eastern Europe, these tourists are then just taken and never seen again.
Yikes.
Hostel's messed up. Hostel messed me up as a kid.
I do and I don't understand how people can direct these movies and want to send a message and want to depict things for people to know the gruesomeness of it, but at the same time, whoa.
Which of these movies was not banned in Cuba?
Not.
A Few Good Men.
Harold and Kumar escaped from Guantanamo Bay.
Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights.
And D, Red Dawn.
They all have to do with Cuba.
Yes, they do.
That's,
So
oh
which
my
one is,
goodness.
Which one were they? Harold and Kumar is funny, but I feel like people are very easily offended by
Guantanamo
humor
Bay.
as much as they are like about like war stuff, you know?
I feel like one of these is the easy answer that is banned there. And it's Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say not that one.
Not that one.
I'm between two right now. Give me one or two.
One
Just
or two?
just give me a number.
2.
Okay.
Answers locked in?
Yes.
Let's see them. Brittany put down C. Brendan put down C.
A
Ooh.
Few Good Men.
Chris is A. Martina C. We've got C and B. And the correct answer is...
Oh!
Yes!
They love Dirty Dancing in Cuba.
I was like, no one can be offended by dancing.
I just narrowed that down
never
because
seen
we haven't done a C yet.
That's crazy.
That's what I was thinking, but then I don't know. It's like the Dirty Dancing, I don't know. And then I didn't watch the second one. The first one's one of the all-time greatest movies, just period.
Because it depicts it as beautiful and like
Yeah,
wonderful and
very positive.
fun and sexy and yeah.
Good.
What was the name of the Margaret Sanger documentary that was banned in the United States?
Civil rights.
Suffragettes.
Abortion.
Birth control.
Ooh, I'm going to just base this off of what she's famous for.
I now see why it's banned.
Yeah.
any
US
of
hates
these,
all these
any of
things.
these are some hot topics.
All right, let's see it. We've got both of you put down B.
I'm gonna
Different.
say A, civil rights.
And I did D, birth control.
They did
But
not like civil rights in the past.
my heart is telling me the suffragette.
And the answer is...
Oh! Your
Birth
official answer
control.
was correct.
Whoa!
Civil rights is so broad, so I didn't think it could be that. I think birth control just kind of covers half of that, you know?
What movie did Norway ban due to jokes deemed offensive to religious people?
Borat.
Bruce Almighty.
Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Saved.
I feel like Bruce Almighty is not offensive. It's like
But-
very feel-goody.
I'll give you a fun little trivia fact about this film.
Yeah.
Swedish distributors for this film actually used the tagline, the film is so funny it got banned in Norway in order to promote the film.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, there's certain ones that are definitely offensive.
I'm just gonna go with this one. I'm not quite sure. Feels about right.
All right, let's see the answers. We've got D from Brittany and C from Brendan.
Bruce Almighty.
And I said C, Monty Python's The Life of Brian.
We've got C from Nicholas and B from Jaxon, and the correct answer is Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Congrats, Martine.
Oh, that's
Yes.
2 in a row for
Yes.
It's tough.
No
Yeah,
clue.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know this Monty Python film.
So The Life of Brian, it's a film about a guy named Brian who is born on the same day and actually next door as Jesus, and then he is mistaken for the Messiah. China banned this 1999 movie until the year 2022, when it was finally released with an altered ending. This altered ending featured a text on screen saying the authorities triumphed and the main character was institutionalized.
And they were like, all right, now it's allowed. Office Space.
Fight Club.
The Matrix.
The Talented Mr. Ripley.
I've never seen Office Space.
I've never seen Office Space either.
Fight Club makes sense.
It's like a throwaway. It's like, like clearly it's not Office
Well,
Space.
I mean, to be fair, at
But
the
all
end
the
of the
rest
movie,
of them I could see.
end of the movie, the guy burns down the office.
Saw the options. This is what popped into my head, so I have to go with it.
Here we go. Let's see them. Ooh, both have said B. All right, Jaxon said B, Fight Club, and Nick said B, Fight Club.
I said Fight Club.
So did I.
Both of you said B, Fight Club. Let's see what the answer is.
Oh, Fight Club, baby.
When you said the main character was institutionalized, like that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they restored the ending after a bunch of backlash about the altered film.
That's so funny.
It has to be Fight
So
Club
good.
because he literally leads an army of people tearing down the city.
All right, that is the end of round 2. We're gonna do a quick score check.
Score check.
Brendan, you're in the lead.
Yeah!
Martine,
Yes.
you have managed to pull ahead. You are currently in the lead. Now, Nick, you have the lead,
Oh,
but
wow.
Jaxon, you're right on his tail. You're not too far off, and remember, the winner gets a prize.
Okay.
So, Jaxon, you really want to step it up this final round.
I've lost hope a little bit of myself. I'm along for the ride at this point.
For round 3, I'm gonna give you the movie and the country, and you'll have to guess why it was banned. It's a little harder, so each question is worth 3 points.
Okay.
Lebanon banned the movie Minions: The Rise of Gru, and I want you to guess what the speculated reason why is.
A, because of its celebration of a villain's rise to power.
Because of a ban on all foreign animated films.
Because it features 2 minions kissing.
They're like making out and stuff. They're like kissing with tongue and stuff. They're like,
I think they do butt kisses.
Oh my god.
Are the minions that kiss the same sex?
I do not know Minion gender identity.
Is it I don't know either. Like, if one's wearing a bow or something.
No,
like,
that's a very proper answer.
Nobody
Do
even
the
knows
minions
whether the
kiss?
minions are male or female. They're androgynous.
All right, answers are in. Let's see them. Brittany said B, Brendan said A. We've got C and B. Let's see what the real
Villains.
answer is.
Of course it was the 2 minions kissing. It should have been obvious.
It always is.
Oh!
You made fun of me!
They kissed! They kissed! They made out! They used tongue! Dude!
No, it was
Two
like a bit-
minions kiss.
Shout out gay minions. We all love you. Mwah.
Well, nobody said they were gay. They're just minions. Right?
Minions discrimination, and I'm not here for it.
You guys aren't the only ones that were asking whether or not the minions were gay or if they even had a gender or even a sex or any orientation at all. So we looked it up, and according to the co-creator and main voice artist, Pierre Coffin, all minions are supposedly male. So that doesn't define their orientation, sexual preferences, but that is their sex. Now, here's a fun fact. Now, technically, Lebanon did not give a specific reason for the ban, but it is believed that the 2 minions kissing is suspected to be the reason. However, as well, there's a possibility it's because a nun was portrayed as using nunchucks. Possibly could
But
have been
that's
offensive.
funny. Nunchucks?
Why is the movie 300 banned in Iran? Is it
A. Graphic violence.
The negative portrayal of Persian people and the Achaemenid Empire.
Gerard Butler's comments about Ayatollah Khomeini.
I think I'm gonna guess that one.
Was it Persian people? I haven't seen 300 in so long. All I can remember is like him getting kicked.
It's gotta have violence, and it has to have a negative portrayal of somebody. So, I mean, process of elimination.
Let me see those answers. We've got B and B, C from Chris, and B from Martine. Let's see what the correct answer is. B, the negative portrayal.
Yes, I mean,
Got him. I didn't want him to change his answer. You're like, yeah, remember? I'm like, no.
because of its negative portrayal of the Persian people and the Achaemenid Empire.
No, the one that made the most sense is the one that was correct that time. You guys, the present is getting further and further out of my reach.
Why was the Santa Claus confiscated from US markets?
A child froze to death while attempting to find the North Pole.
A child attempted to recreate a sleigh scene and fell off the roof.
A child called a phone number in the film that was actually a phone sex hotline.
Yeah, dude, that's actually kind of tough. Cause I feel like I would remember it, but I just don't.
I'm gonna say this one.
All right, let's see those answers. Ooh, we've got B from Brittany and C from Brendan. Both of you put down C, and the answer is C.
God damn it, that was damn.
I got it right.
Which makes sense
that
why
makes
they
the most sense.
confiscate and bring
Yeah.
it back. They cut that portion out.
You haven't even seen this movie?
I've seen the Santa Claus.
okay.
This was just the most fun one to guess.
I thought C initially, and I chose B because it's in theaters. How are you gonna remember that number?
So the film was returned to theaters once that number was edited out of the release version of the movie, but the child in question apparently racked up a $400 phone bill.
It was the parents were mad. The kid wasn't even, it was the parents that were pissed off. Oh God.
The 2017 Uzbek movie Dadi, which means rogue, was banned in Uzbekistan itself because it did not feature which of the following actors?
A. Morgan Freeman.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Denzel Washington. So wait, they wanted it to feature one of these people?
You're telling me Uzbekistan has to have this actor in every single movie or else it gets banned?
So the country's licensing board banned the film because it featured on its poster the actor in question, briefly in the trailer even, but in the actual film, the actor never arrived. So it was false advertising. Let me see those answers.
What'd you put,
Both
Mikey?
of you put down B, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Jackson put C, Denzel, and Nick put B, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. The answer is A, Morgan Freeman.
Really?
Morgan
Yes.
Freeman.
Oh, it was Morgan Freeman.
Neither of you get the points, but I will gladly show you the poster. There you go.
So wait, did they just Photoshop him in for the advertisement? That's crazy.
It looks like they literally AI superimposed him into the background.
They just took a picture of him from a different movie, put that like
Slapped
nun
him.
habit on top of the layer, and then said, go.
In certain countries, they love certain actors. And I think maybe one day some person was just playing around with Photoshop and it just made its way in.
Does Morgan Freeman know about this?
I'm sure he does,
He's like,
in some
"Guys."
capacity.
He actually has this like hung in his living room. He's like, isn't this funny?
How much was he in this movie? None of it.
Which of these is not a reason why Zoolander is banned in Malaysia?
A, because of its plot about assassinating Malaysia's prime minister.
Because of its portrayal of Malaysia as a poor country dependent on sweatshop labor.
Because of religious reasons. Oh, all of these feel like good reasons to ban something.
I know.
I don't remember there being religious stuff.
Answers locked in?
Yeah.
Locked in.
Let's see them.
B.
You did?
You also
Ew.
said b. If we keep answering the same thing, I can never pull ahead.
All right, Jackson put A.
I think
Nick put C.
I think it'd be really funny.
C, because of religious reasons.
I thought that was too obvious.
Me too. I also thought that was gonna be too obvious of a reason.
It's a really hard round. I thought Malaysia was really like
I thought it was
strict
super
religious.
I thought it'd be really funny if
Yeah,
it's just like they're just chill with it, but we draw the line at sweatshop labor. Just saying.
Cannibal Holocaust was banned in the director's home country of Italy because it featured genuine blank.
A, human corpses.
Animal cruelty.
Sex scenes.
So genuine as in real, as in they happened legitimately on the set. It's not a portrayal on film, it is filming of legitimate acts.
I haven't seen this all the way through.
I actually don't know what happened in at all.
Let's see the answers.
Oh, this is probably so wrong now that I'm thinking about
Different answers.
Whoa.
We have different answers now.
Correct answer is
Oh,
B.
I actually was not
Animal
expecting that.
cruelty.
I was hoping it wasn't the case. I mean,
Yep.
how's he not in jail?
Animal cruelty. All right. Well, neither of us got any. All right. Well.
Animal cruelty.
Wow.
Oh, dude.
That's so messed up. I'm not
It
happy
is.
to be right.
Yeah, a little trivia about the film. It's banned in over 50 countries. One of the most banned films ever. But they use that to market itself.
Advertising. Oh, we're banned in 50 countries. Oh yeah. Why?
Because you suck.
Why?
Because you're terrible.
Ichi the Killer was banned in Norway after 2 people did what during a screening?
Tried to stab another audience member.
Vomited and fainted.
Or C, masturbated to death during the opening scenes.
To death. I feel like B is the most like, oh yeah, I could see that happening.
All right, answers locked in? Let's see them.
A, tried to stab another audience member.
I said B, vomited and fainted.
We've got C from Jaxon, B from Nick, and the answer is B, vomited
I
and
wanted
fainted.
it to be true.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be true. Dude, Goon did
Two
that.
people?
It is B, vomited and fainted.
Okay, whew. To ban it because of that, I mean, the other 2, I would be like, okay, we gotta get this
It's crazy.
off the screens.
Yeah.
It's the final question. Doo-doo-doo.
Why are all the Winnie the Pooh films banned in China?
Because of internet users making satirical memes comparing Winnie the Pooh to Xi Jinping.
Because each of the characters allegedly represents a mental health crisis.
Because creator A.A. Milne was anti-communist.
I feel like B is true. I don't know if it's the reason.
I remember A being a thing that exists, but I don't know if that is like the reason.
Let me see those answers.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what the right answer is.
Oh!
It
is!
Right.
It's so funny.
I've got a picture for you I'd like to share.
Please!
Wow. If you're walking next to somebody that already gets compared to Winnie the Pooh, don't
Don't
dress
worry.
like Piglet.
How unfortunate for her that she's wearing the same color as Piglet.
Yeah, she did dress like Piglet right next to
It
the
is
guy.
pink.
She
It is
really
pink.
chose, I feel like she really went to battle. You know what I'm saying? She had intent.
There's a bunch of them. I saw so many of Xi Jinping being Winnie the Pooh.
All right, that is the end of our banned films trivia.
Wow, I feel like I learned a lot.
Now we will find out who won. As we tally these points together, I would like to give a big congratulations to today's winner, Martine!
Yes!
Brendan, you are our winner today. Nick, you may open
Yes.
up your gift. Good game. See what's inside. And Brittany, as the loser, that means that you have to watch as Brendan gets this wonderful, wonderful gift.
Just watching.
Yeah, I do. You know when you give someone a gift, you're like, should you open it right now?
Ooh!
Fight Club!
It's a Blu-ray of Fight Club!
And I promise this is the uncensored ending.
He doesn't get institutionalized at
He
the end.
doesn't, and the government does
authorities
not
don't
win.
prevail.
Oh! Now I can watch
I'm
it.
so excited.
Let's go.
Of course, of all of those, it's the one you haven't seen. And I've seen it, so I'm glad that I didn't win it.
Argo!
It's
It
a
is
DVD of
Argo.
Argo, baby.
That's
I want to
right.
click by Adam Sandler.
Enjoy yourself some 2012 Ben Affleck.
Great movie. It's a great movie. Phenomenal movie.
Yeah, Chris, how do you feel? How do you feel right now, Chris?
I wish I could ban this feeling. And ban it right here in the US of A.
How would you alter the ending of this video?
I would alter the ending by having text pop up and saying, the scores were tallied, it was a tie, everyone won, the end. Thanks so much for watching this video, everyone.
Let us know how you guys did in the comments. Bye. Also, you're not banned from our comment section or from watching us, so make sure that you share this video.
But
with
you
somebody.
are banned from mentioning the outcome of this video.
Winner, 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 winner. Woo.